Well, it was a real step forward for Huddersfield in 2022. Got to that Challenge Cup final, just faded away towards the back end of the playoffs. What's the goal 2023?
To definitely win trophies. Yeah. Last year was good experience, and I think we sort of worked out a lot. Good experience of going into this year. With the Super League sitting in third, and then, as you said, fading off. So I think we've got like the right people in place now, and the experience that we gained from last year will put us in good stead for this year to not mess that up again.
You mentioned the experience. Will that be the key in achieving consistency, do you think, this year?
I think so, yeah. Like, if you look at Huddersfield in the previous years, they haven't really been able to compete for anything, probably the last 6-10 years, it's since they got the league leaders, they've sort of fallen away. So we haven't really had too many players that have played at the top level or have won things, but now we've brought in some real winners. So it's the wealth of experience that we've got in now. It's going to have us in good stead.
And obviously came so close in that Challenge Cup final. Has that kind of lit the fire and motivated you to have another real crack at that competition?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I think that'll be one that boys are putting down on their calendar for ones that we want to win and we want to play in. So, we've got such a big squad with a lot of quality players. It's going to be a lot of competition for spots, and I think everyone will be pushing hard to play in them games.
Ian Watson's third year as head coach of the club. You're obviously one of the players that came over with him. Can you see him really starting to stamp his mark now on this team and really become an image of him?
Definitely, yeah. Like, if you've seen what our growth from his first year to his second, I think we'll have another massive growth from his second to his third. The things he's implementing, and having the players under his systems, like the outside backs and the middles, getting used to how he wants to play more consistently. Getting under his third pre-season here, we've had a great pre-season with a lot of big signings coming in and a lot of good work going on. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, you mentioned those new signings. You've kept the kind of a big bulk of your squad from certainly last year together, but added to it. Do you feel stronger?
Definitely, yeah. I think we're definitely stronger. Obviously we lost some quality players in Ricky and Danny and Bruno, but with what we've brought in, and then the experience for the young fellas coming through, I think overall our squad is a lot stronger this year.
When you look at Super League as a whole, across the 12, in previous years sometimes it's felt like there's maybe 7 or 8 clubs that were trying to squeeze into that 6. It doesn't really feel like that anymore. There's probably 10, 11, 12 all fancying it. You must be expecting this to be probably the most competitive version of competition you've played.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like both holes are looking good. Warrington are definitely going to be a good side this year, and then you got the top 5 that were there last year. I don't think really anyone's been written off sort of this season coming. So it'll be really looking forward to it. It could be good competition.
And we've mentioned the progress that you've made in those 2 years. I guess, as you've alluded to, the real rubber stamp on that will be winning something.
Yeah, definitely. That's all our goal is. All our drive is. That's what we're talking about at training before we go into these sessions, and what's gonna win us these competitions, and what it's the hard work sort of stuff that we're doing through these winter months that are going to put us in a good place for the season.
What would it mean to you personally? Because you've come close in a couple of finals since you were over.
Yeah, it would mean everything. I don't want to be finishing my career and go, I made 2 Challenge Cup finals and didn't win anything. I think I'm getting to that time in my career now as skipper at Huddersfield, to be able to win something for these for a very, very long time would mean the world to me.
Well, best of luck this year.
Cheers.
Nice.